It's Monday. What are you talking about? Yeah, it's Monday. What are you talking about? Power Ranking NHL week number 10. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. This is your coach Frenchy, back in the house. And today we're going to go through what? Because it's Monday, of course, we're going to go through the Power Ranking 31-1 NHL by who? By Coach Frenchy. And this week we have what? Another new team on the top. And for the first time in NHL, since we do the Power Ranking for the Hockey Nation Live Show, we have a team jump for 10 position. Unbelievable. Yes, it's happening. And now go down, go up 10 positions. So we're going to go through this. So I invite you to stay until to the end of this video to get more, to see who is the number one. And also, I will invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and a Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And finally, please leave your comments below this video. Tell me what you're thinking about my power ranking. I'm not an expert. I'm just a guy who loves the game, just sharing with you. And don't forget to come to our hanging out with us during the live stream. We do about every game the Montreal Canadiens play, and sometimes we do the Florida Panthers also. So join us, follow us, and that's where you're going to get all the notifications. So let's start right away to it. Number 31 is the Buffalo Sabres. They are stay at the same position they was last week. Another bad week for them. Another 4 loss. They are 17 game winless. They are 0-15-2. What they did also this week, they trade Eric Staal to the Montreal Canadiens last Friday. So it's on the first movement. I expect a little bit more from them. I expect they will trade maybe 2 or 3 more players before the deadline happening in April 12. Number 30, and they are the same position they was last week, is the Anaheim Ducks. Not too bad weeks. I would say to you 2-2-0. But it's funny because the bottom of about 7 teams and NHL this week have a great weeks. So it was very hard to move them up. And that's what happened with Anaheim Ducks. The problem with them is the injuries, to be honest with you. They lost. Again, John Gibson was back, but he does not play back-to-back games. So very difficult year for the Anaheim Ducks. And a great week for the Detroit Red Wings. To be honest with you, this is their third weeks back-to-back with, at least they play for 500 and plus. And another good week, a 2-2-0. They beat twice this weekend the Columbus Blue Jackets, where they struggle a lot. And, we have to give them credit. Shemnikov is doing well. Fabry is great. It's this weekend is all about the new goaltender. Calvin Baker was in the net for them. 28, same position it was last week. Strong week at the beginning. Then they finished, a bit struggle with 2 losses. They are 2-2-0 this week. Same situation with them. They are inconsistency. I think they start with a goaltender. And between the pipes, John and Dubnik don't do the great job for them. And the team struggle a little bit, I'll be honest with you, with inconsistency, like I mentioned. And I don't know why they're going to find a way to step up. Another team in the West Division struggle, like the San Jose and the Anaheim Ducks this week, is the Los Angeles Kings. They are 0-2-0. You're going to say, it's not too bad. But they lost again the team they chase and to make the playoffs. So they should be better on that one over there. And, I dropped them the 4 position this week for the Los Angeles Kings. Then we have a number 26 this week, the Ottawa Senators. Another amazing week for them, 2-0-1. We have to give them credit for what they do. They beat the Calgary Flames, and, they lost again the Toronto Maple Leafs and OT. But look, it's a team with all the youngest kids, everything like that. They still have another good week, and I jumped them up 2 positions this week, and they deserve it. I like what you see, Josh Norris, Zazzle in the net. And also they have a fifth goaltender this week since the beginning of the year in the net with Forsberg. Um, 25th is the same position they was last week, New Jersey Devils. Listen, if they will play only again Boston this year, they will be in the first place. They again beat the Boston Bruins 1-0 this week. They have 2-2-0. Not too bad weeks, but not good enough to jump higher. And I think that's what it should be at that moment. And they are, of course, at the bottom of the East Division with the Buffalo. A team struggle more and more and more is the Columbus Blue Jacket. Another bad week, 0-3-1. They lost the bowl game again, the Detroit Red Wings this weekend. And listen, Patrick Laney had one goal in the last 16 game. Is the game right now is going nowhere. It's sad because I believe they are better. They should be better, but I don't know. I don't have no answer, to be honest with you. And maybe it's at the end of the Tortorella at the end of the season. I don't see him to come back with that. Another team with inconsistency, another team struggle, another team never find a way like Columbus to win at least a back-to-back game. And this week they have 1-2-1, and they lost again the Florida Panthers 2 games this weekend. One in OT 4-3 and one 4-1. But again, the Panthers play without Parkov, Orvis, and Dallas cannot beat them. And Dallas is really, I know they have their injuries, Radulov, Seguin, I can go all the way, but still, they should play better. Number 22, I think that's one the team right now start to struggle the last 2 weeks. They still get hanging there with 2-2-0 this week. But again, I don't think so. They are chasing by the Nashville Predators right now. And I dropped them to one position. That's what right now they should be at 20, between 20, 24. And they are the right spot. We'll see. Patrick Kane have a good week, so 5 points, I believe, this week. So Lankin have a good week too. The New York Rangers, another team surprised. They win again, destroy Flyers one time, 8-3. Zinat Jabed have another great week. And Adam Fox, first star of the week, have an amazing, great weeks also for them. And they are 2-2-0. They jumped them of one. They're hanging there as position 6 on the East Division. And, they're doing pretty good for what my expectation was for them. So we have to give them credit. Good weeks for the Coyotes, 3-1-0. Jumped them to 4. First, the rest of the East, the West Division struggle. Now they are on the chase to, try to make the playoff, chasing the St. Louis Blues. They beat them, and I think they're doing well right now. So I have to jump them at 4. They passed the Dallas, Chicago, Rangers this week. And 19, position 19, and with a record of 1-3-0. The Calgary Flames had not have a bad week overall. The only game they win is again a Winnipeg Jet Saturday, but you're going to say, oh, that's a great week. But it's not good enough. They lost again, Ottawa again. They struggle again, Ottawa. They lost again, Winnipeg. And they cannot find a way to be more consistency, to jump, to reach, try to chase the Montreal Canadiens right now. I don't know how they can, if they cannot get like 3-4 W back to back to back, I think they cannot make it. Number 18, down one of the teams struggle right now. They lost the 5 game straight, and they are this week 0-4-0. I dropped them the 3rd position. They get out, the top 16 because they struggle. They really struggle, to be honest with you. I don't know how they can come back, but they need better from front player. Like Tarasenko have only 2 goals so far, and I know he played over 10 games, but still, he have a difficult time to back where he was before. So it's the team we have to follow up. Finally, number 17, they play only 2 games this week. They lost both games as the Vancouver Canucks against Winnipeg Jet. I led them at 17. I could maybe drop them a little bit, but I led them a little bit higher to Calgary because I think, their team is really struggled with a lot of injuries. You think about that, Orvat, Pearson, Beagle, Pedersen. It's a team with really a lot of injury, their team right now at that moment. Let's move on from the top 16 in NHL power ranking from your coach, called Frenchy, from the Hockey Nation Live Show. Let's start with the best team of the weeks, and I jumped them of 10 position. Why, coach? They are right now on fire. They won the last 5 games. They are this week 4-0-0. They won 7 of the last 8 games. They jumped from position 7 to position 4. They are square with the Chicago for the spot in NHL and the playoff in the Central Division. Hosey is back. Zaros is back. He was the third star of the week. The team looking great. And Owenson play well over there. So we have to jump them up 10. That's the first time in the history of the Power Ranking Hockey Nation Live show we have a team jump at 10 position. Number 15, the Flyers. 1-2-1. Not too bad. They struggle. I'll be honest with you. I jumped at 1 because other team was not very good. It came with the goaltender. Hart have a really bad year. They're going to get him off 3 days right now. They will only put him on the taxi squad. They really struggle, to be honest with you. I don't know what. I don't think so they're going to make it. Number 14, honestly, did not play any game because the COVID situation with them, with Armia and Kokenemi. The Montreal Canadiens did not move back up and down. I think they should be at that position. The last week, they have the weeks prior, there was 2-0-2. They are number 4 in the East Division. And we'll see how they're going to respond. They are back on the ice today, Monday, and they're going to play tomorrow the first game against Edmonton Oilers. Number 13, dropped 1 position again. Boston struggled 1-1-1. Said, coach, not too bad, but not good enough to jumping higher. We'll stay at the position 12. They lost yesterday 1-0 again. The New Jersey Devils. Rask was out for the weekend. Martian was out for the COVID-19. And again, it's a team struggle with COVID-19, couple of players. But overall, they cannot find a way to make more consistency to win. They are endangered to maybe not make the playoff in the East Division, to be honest with you. Number 12, listen, 2-2-0, drop them of 1. Now they challenge, they face to adversity. The last 2 games against Chicago Blackhawks this week, they came back with 2 wins against the Dallas Star. They finished the road trip, a 5-game, 2-3. But again, without Parkov, missing 4 games, Orvis 2 games, and now they just lost Aaron Eggblund maybe for the rest of the year. This is really going to be hard for the Florida Panthers. Lucky, maybe they will make the playoff because they have a great advance for other team. But honestly, they have to figure out maybe a trade to helping their defensive core. Number 11, the Minnesota Star. Another great, amazing, great week. 3-0-0. They're still hanging in the West Division. I believe they're going to make the playoff. Talbot have a great week. Krabisov, and the team's doing very well. And I jumped them at 2 spot this week. They deserve it. And they've really a surprise in NHL with the Florida Panthers so far in Chicago. Now, number 10, we dropped them to 5. Coach, you hard. Yes, it is, because other team get better this week, and that's the reason they dropped the 5. Should be about 3. But I cannot drop them at 3. I really believe, whatsoever they have a good week, 2-1-0. I think they should be in front of their team. But unfortunately, other team have a better week and they perform better. So that's the reason. Nothing wrong against them. Honestly, they should be in front of Pittsburgh at some point. Number 9, talking about Pittsburgh. Another great week, 3-0-0. Great and amazing week for Jerry. Crosby, 10 points the last 5 games. And they know they play without Malkin. Zucker. Zucker is going to be back this week. We expect he's back on the ice now, practicing with the team. So expect him to be back with them. And Pittsburgh's doing well. They're on the playoff right now position on the East Division. And we'll see how they're going to go the next week. The Winnipeg Jets, 2 more spots. 3-1-0. They lost the last game against the Jets 4-2 Saturday night. But again, overall, they have a great week. Beat the Calgary 1 time, the Vancouver Canucks 2 times. Everything doing good over there, to be honest with you. A really strong team. And maybe they are the best team in the East Coast and the North Division. Whatsoever, Toronto is doing well. I really like the Winnipeg Jets, to be honest with you. Only thing they're missing maybe a defenseman. Overall, they're looking great. Just talking about the North Division, we have to talk about the Edmonton Oilers. They dropped the 1 position. They lost a game 4-3 in OT when they was leading by 3-1 against Toronto Maple Leafs. That's the reason I dropped them at 1 spot. I know they are like behind the Winnipeg and the North Division, but it's only, it's almost like 1 point behind. And I like the Edmonton. Again, their problem is in front, the goaltender, whatsoever. Mike Smith have a great year so far, good week last week also. Number 6, the Toronto Maple Leafs find a way to come back with 2 OT games this week. First, they was losing against Ottawa. They came back, tied the game, and win the game. And finally, again, Edmonton losing by 2, 3-1, come back with 3 goal and the one at OT, and to win, to beat the Edmonton Oilers. So that gave them right now the first place in the North Division. The problem right now, I thought it was a goaltending because, Anderson is out, but Jack Campbell have 6-0-0 this week. An amazing, great weeks for the Carolina Hurricane, beat the Tampa Bay. That's the reason I spot them, the 3 spot up. They're hanging there, the first, second position with Tampa Bay. And a great weeks. Nikas have a great weeks. And for the Carolina, he was second star of the week. And, they hanging there. Doug Hamilton have a straight of 14 game with 1 point. So an amazing, great weeks for sure for them. Team was number 1 last week. Coach, what happened with them? I don't know. They lost again, Carolina 1 game. And then they lost yesterday also. They dropped them to 1-2-0. It's not a good weeks for them, be honest with you. They snapped their 12-game winning by the goaltender Vasilevsky against Dallas. And then they lost again, Carolina this week. So bad week for the Lightning, to be honest with you. Number 3 is the Vegas Golden Knight. Listen, I put them 3. It could be second, but you're going to see where it is after that. They have 2-1-0. They beat the last game, the Colorado Avalanche, but overall, they should be a 3-0-0 this week. But again, them, Colorado, Tampa Bay, Carolina, Toronto. There's all the team on the best of the top 5, 6 in NHL. And number 2, finally, the Colorado Avalanche passed the Vegas. For me, they are on fire. Whatsoever, they lost the last game against Vegas 5-2. I think Colorado is on fire right now. They're looking great. They're looking good. McKinnon is back. Rantanen is looking good. Makar is amazing. And Gruber, unbelievable in front of the net. We're going to ask him more for them. And finally, number 1 for week number 10 for the Hockey NHL Live Show Power Ranking, per your host, Coach Frenchy, we have to go with the Washington Capitals. They are on fire, my friends. On fire, on fire. Alex Ovechkin has 11 goals in the last 11 game. Is unbelievable. The Russian right now is just shooting rocket everywhere. And the Capitals are really right now on the mission to finish first in the East Division, where it's not an easy division. A lot of strong team over there. But Washington right now, listen, they are on fire. They won the last 14 game, and they are on the straight. They're looking great. They have lost only 7 games so far. I think over 35 games. Everything is perfectly amazing over there. Well coached by Peter Laviolette. Ovechkin looking great. Oshie is great. Carlson is amazing. Samsonov came back with an injury, looking good right now. And Shara bring that kind of leadership, maybe bring that team to the finals. Or be not surprised to see them and maybe repeat a second Stanley Cup in the last 4 years. So it will be interesting to watching them until the end of the season. So my friend, this complete another Power Ranking with your coach, Coach Frenchy. And don't forget, again, to subscribe to our YouTube channel and Facebook page under Hockey Nation Live Show. And please leave your comments. Tell me what you think about my Power Ranking. Tell me, Coach Frenchy, what the heck did you do? You're wrong. It's okay. We're going to exchange. We're going to talk about this. But finally, before we leave, we have to remind you, yes, Hockey Nation friends, remember, you have what? Greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great week, my friend. Bonne semaine, mes amis. À la prochaine. À lundi prochain.